Welcome to today's deep dive into the power of focus and the potent force of mindset. If you're here to strengthen your path to success, you're in for a treat. Keep watching, as what unfolds could pivot the way you apprehend happiness and achievement. Have you ever felt that relentless pursuit of success could actually deter your happiness? This perplexing notion defies the conventional equation that success equates to happiness. Picture this. An acclaimed musician with a massive following and platinum records confesses to an undercurrent of dissatisfaction. This was the reality for Dave Mustaine of Megadeth, who despite his towering achievements, lived in the shadow of being ousted from the more successful Metallica. His story is a testament to this truth, that our happiness is not a mere byproduct of success. Now, here's an even more bewildering flip side. Pete Best, the original drummer for the Beatles, managed to find contentment after being replaced. Imagine that blow, watching your former band ascend to legendary status. However, Pete realigned his values, focusing on family and passion over fame, teaching us a vital lesson. Happiness is anchored in our values, not our achievements. This tale segues to a pivotal point: the seduction of the self-development industry. It has the propensity to highlight what we lack and keeps us hankering for more, pushing us to become junkies for improvement without ever reaching true fulfillment. In the chase for happiness or proficiency, it is crucial to introspect if these efforts are nurturing our core happiness or leaving us in an endless loop of dissatisfaction. Shifting focus to values, consider this scenario where a coach recognizes that despite an acquaintance's ostentatious success, flashy cars, a mansion, a life in the fast lane, his own values were misaligned with such a lifestyle. It is not about right or wrong, but about understanding and honoring your values, which in turn define your notion of success. Without this understanding, we chase mirages of happiness, when what we should be doing is sculpting our lives with intention, based on values we truly hold dear. As we ponder about passion and purpose, think about Mark Manson's epiphany. Despite being an avid musician, he found his true calling in writing, where his talents naturally shone brighter. Thus, passion isn't always about pursuing what we love, but also recognizing what we excel at and gravitating towards it. Now, let's explore the concept of self-development. Often the journey from green novice to the pinnacle of expertise can turn us into perpetual seekers, always yearning for the next level. But here's the twist. Self-development is not about a new revelation with each turn of the page, but to understand how to internalize and embody the lessons we learn. Success, happiness, they are not found in ceaselessly scaling new heights but in embedding these values deep within our core. Let's talk about death, our inevitable endpoint. It's a driver for many to seek a lasting legacy, an anchor of permanence in a fleeting world. But this can also create anxiety, that ticking clock that races against our ambitions. Imagine if we flipped this paradigm and chose to savor the beauty of the present, freeing ourselves from the relentless need to leave a mark. This exploration of mindset and values ends with the realization that sometimes the best course is to abandon the extraneous and get back to basics, to the root of what makes life truly enriching. It's about relishing the journey, not just the destination. Before we wrap this up, remember, if you found value in this deep dive, show your appreciation and discover how you can tip proportionally to the insights gained. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to equip yourself with the wisdom to navigate life's complexities. Ask yourself, from the wisdom shared today, what actions will you implement to elevate your journey? To all you determined souls seeking to forge an indomitable spirit and unparalleled success, join us again as we unravel the threads of wisdom that lead to a life of purpose and joy. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing. Hey there, Max Sterling here. Ever been sweating bullets wondering if that silence after your punchline at the party was a death sentence for your social life? Or maybe you're at your desk, but your mind's running laps thinking, does my boss secretly want to fire me? You know that urge to chameleonize yourself just to get a nod of approval? Well, we're diving deep into the psyche and slicing through the chains of people pleasing to unleash the charismatic maverick within you. Ready to break free? Stick around, as we axe the anxiety and become the directors of our own narratives. Now, why do we hand out rain checks on our authenticity just to snag that seal of approval from others? Well, folks, it's not our fault. Our primeval GPS has us wired to crave that tribe vibe. Think back to when not fitting in meant you might as well kiss your loincloth goodbye. Today, we're not wrestling saber-toothed tigers, but our brains are stuck on survival mode, seek approval or face social exile. But listen, people pleasing is yesterday's game. The real power play? Leadership. Take it from rock legend Kurt Cobain. who'd rather get the thumbs down for being himself than a thumbs up for being a counterfeit. And that's the goal here. Inspire others by just being unapologetically you. Imagine navigating life's social high seas not as a skittish deckhand but as the intrepid captain of your soul. Now, we've all been schooled to seek external validation. Is this okay, Mom? Dad, can I stay out till 9? That's the norm. But real confidence? It's not a pat on the back from your boss. It's self-trust. It's realizing that whatever waves of judgment crash over you, you're steadfast in knowing who you are, morals, values, and all. Forget chasing self-assurance. It's self-clarification that's the holy grail. And the more you know thyself, the less you'll find yourself puppeteered by other people's strings. How to make that shift, you ask? Here's a mantra. Life is not a solo act, it's a chorus of contribution. Next time you're stuck in your head spinning, what ifs, switch gears. Zoom out of your inner monologue and focus on service. Whether you're in a business suit or boogie board shorts, ask yourself, how can I amplify others around me? That, my friend, transforms the energy from a quivering, me, to a resonant, we. Speaking of transformation, let's rip off another layer. Ever felt the white-knuckle grip of watching your phone teeter over a balcony? There's your lesson over attachment as a joy thief. Whether it's a job interview or a first date, when you cling too tight, you smother the spark. Release the grip, and watch how things flow effortlessly. Trust that detachment doesn't dim your passion, it ignites it. Oh, and a word of wisdom. While you're fretting if they'll like your new haircut, they're probably lost in their own tangle of thoughts. Not to burst your bubble, but you're not the center of everyone's universe. So instead of sweating the spotlight, give yourself a break. Accept yourself, love yourself, and watch how the need for external thumbs up just fades away. And you know what, lads? All that stress about catching every curveball life throws at you lays call that what it is, self-sabotage. Because let's face it, when you're hunkered down in the trenches of neediness, you're just signaling distress flares. Aspire to be self-reliant, knowing that your worth isn't tethered to the fleeting fancies of others. Before we wrap up, if you found nuggets of gold in this treasure chest of insight, toss in some appreciation. The gratuity link awaits in the description. Now, hitting that subscribe button, showering that like icon, and banging that notification bell might seem like small acts, but they're your golden tickets to mastering the art of indifference to opinions. Each click is a step closer to becoming the unshakable, self-assured commander of your fate. So, what's the takeaway today? Will you continue circling in the roundabout of validation seeking, or will you take the exit to self-determined liberation? Tell me in the comments below. And remember, bulldog mindset, divine masculine, that's what it's all about, becoming the strongest male hero ever. Are you ready to embrace monk mode and chase wisdom speaks? Let's cultivate that strong, successful male spirit, maximize insurance on our self-esteem, and inject real estate principles into building a fortress of self-acceptance. Keep your eyes peeled for our next level up session on how to master modern life dating without playing the jester. Stick around for the action plan, and remember, make the leap into your greatest self, because you're one decision away from an entirely different life. Catch you in the next one.